guys, it's me, Daily. Welcome back to my channel. It's late at night. I'm not gonna lie to you, and that's probably why I look like I do right now. I'm in pajamas. It's currently like 9:30 at night. However, I just wanted to break up the homework a little bit and reward myself for submitting my midterm by doing a little book unboxing. I'm not gonna have great explanations and synopses to share with you today, so if that's what you're looking for, I'm sorry, you will not find it here. But I am just going to be unboxing. I've always wanted to do a book unboxing, like collection of a bunch of different packages I've received over like months of time. These I've been collecting for a couple months now, and so I just thought I'd do a little book unboxing, which I've always wanted to do. So unboxing wise, I do have 2 Book of the Month subscription boxes to open for you today, but I do have 1, 2, 3 Amazon book boxes. Let's get unboxing, okay? I'm so excited for this, and I just want to have a good time, okay? So let's get into our first book. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. So this was my September pick. So it looks like here I actually ended up... It's so funny how I don't even know what I order. And I remember me picking this like strictly because the cover is so cool. It's like whimsical but also kind of eerie. Yeah, and it says, "Home is where the horror is." Let's read what this is about. "It's just waiting for you to come home." That is awful. Okay. Cleo Louise Barnes leads a picture-perfect life as a stylist and influencer, but beneath the glossy veneer, she harbors a not-so-glamorous secret. She grew up in a haunted house. Well, not haunted, possessed. After Cleo's parents' messy divorce, her mother, Alex, moved Cleo and her sister into a house occupied by a demon. Or so Alex claimed. That's not what Cleo's sister remembers, or what the courts determined when they stripped her of custody after she went off the deep end. But Alex was insistent. She even wrote a book about her experience in the house. After Alex's sudden death, the supposedly possessed house passes to Cleo and her sisters. Where her sister sees childhood trauma, Cleo sees an opportunity for house-flipping content. Only as the home makeover process begins, Cleo discovers there might be something true to her mother's claims. As memories resurface and Cleo finally reads her mother's book, the presence in the house becomes more real and more sinister, revealing ugly truths that threaten to shake Cleo's beautiful life to its very foundation. This sounds super fun. It doesn't, like, honestly, the cover looks so playful. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be, like, really horrific, or if it's just gonna be thrilling. I really don't know, but this is like such a cool cover, and I really hope I can get to it. It's not that long either. Next box. This is so fun. This is so fun. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I'm not more jazzed up for the occasion. Like, I feel like I'm at like a sleepover right now because I'm in my pajamas. But, you know, I've had such a long day. I was up at 5 a.m. this morning, and I did at least 5 or 6 hours, 6 or 7, no. I did at least 5 to 6 hours of working on my midterm essay just in today. And that's commitment right there, if you ask me. So this must mean that this is October's box. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, I think I ordered 2 books for October. If I could get the box open, that would be fantastic. The first book on top. Okay, I have The Second Chance Cinema by Thea Weiss. I honestly don't remember choosing this one, but I think it's supposed to be old Hollywood stuff. Because if that's the case, then that totally makes sense why I picked it. Let's see what it's about. An engaged couple discovers oh yeah, I remember this now. An engaged couple discovers a magical movie theater that challenges what they know about themselves and each other in this captivating debut, brimming with nostalgia and life-affirming wonder. At the end of a dark alley glitter the lights of a glamorous cinema. It's nearly impossible to find. When Ellie and her fiancé Drake stumble upon it during a late-night walk, they're shocked to discover what's playing inside the red velvet auditorium. Their formative memories. Drake is nervous about what the cinema might reveal, but he eventually gives in when Ellie insists they return for more viewings. She's haunted by a night from her past that she doesn't fully remember, and This could be her only opportunity to piece the story back together. But as their memories projected on the screen inch closer to the present, they realize they are both keeping secrets from each other. With their wedding on the horizon, Ellie and Drake must decide if seeing their past changes their plans for a future together. Filled with warmth, hope, and a dash of magic, the Second Chance cinema is both an enchanting escape and a thought-provoking examination of how our memories shape who we are. This one sounds super intriguing. I almost didn't get it because I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna be in the mood for like emotional, thought-provoking. But honestly, those are the best kinds of books. The ones that are, centered in our reality, but have a little bit of that, like, I don't know if you'd call it magical realism, but a little bit of that magical aspect. I love stuff like that. This is what that kind of reminds me of. So I'm really hopeful that this is going to be something magical, but also really thought-provoking and emotional. And so, yeah, it seems like it's going to be that. So I really hope, this is a good debut. This is such a cute cover too. Like, oh, it's so fun. Anyway. Wait, can we take a moment? Why are they doing color? Anyway, I got The Haunting of Payne's Hollow by Kelly Armstrong. When Samantha Payne's grandfather dies, she figured she won't get even a mention in the will. After all, she hasn't seen him in 14 years, not since her father took his own life after being accused of murdering a child at their lakefront cottage. Her grandfather always insisted her father was innocent, despite Sam having caught him burying the child's body, his clothing streaked with blood. But when she attends the reading of the will at the behest of her aunt, she discovers that her grandfather left her the very valuable lakefront property where the family cottage sits. There's one catch. Sam needs to stay in the cottage for a month to finally face the fact that she was wrong and her father was innocent, according to her grandfather. After traveling to Payne's Hollow, Sam is faced with the realities of her childhood and the secrets kept hidden in the shadows of her memories. When her aunt goes missing a couple of days into their stay, Sam begins to question everything again. Plagued by nightmares and paranoia, she hears sounds in the forest and sees shapes crawling from the water as the rippling waves of the lake promise something unspeakably dark lurking just below the surface. This sounds absolutely incredibly spooky, and this could be a really good time. I wonder, now I really do want to read. Dang, it's too bad I have so much stuff to do. Now we'll go on to the Amazon packages, which we have 3. There's more than 3 books within these packages. I think there's maybe 6-ish books that I've ordered over Amazon in the past month or so. I think I know which one's in here. If I am correct, it should be Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yeah, okay, I was right. So I actually ended up ordering Dungeon Crawler Carl Book 2, Carl's Doomsday Scenario by Matt Dinniman. I recently, over the summer, actually read the first book in this incredibly long series, and that one's called, Dungeon Crawler Carl. There's a whole video on it if you want to see it. It should be in this corner here. I listened to the audiobook for the first book, and I think that is 100% the route to go. With these, the narrator is fantastic. In the first book, Dungeon Crawler Carl, we have our main character Carl and his pet cat, Princess Donut. They actually survive an apocalypse. There's basically no escape from this apocalypse, but everything in the world kind of flattens one random night. Somehow Carl and Princess Donut were able to survive. I'm not gonna lie, the first book is just a bunch of gibberish. It's so fun though. These books are so fun and unique. I'm super excited to continue with the series. Now this is the smallest book in the series. I'm just along for the ride. That's honestly what this series is for me, and I'm so happy to have the second book so that I can purchase that audiobook and get going on the series. Next one. I'm guessing there's going to be a book or 2 in here. I'm not certain though. Alright. Oh, it looks like it's just one book. And it's a very popular one at the moment. Ew, why is it sticky? It's Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. There is sticky stuff all over it, and that is so disappointing because it's not a cheap book. I'm not going to have crazy in-depth conversations for you, but Catabasis is taking storm of booktube right now, and I got the really cool like stenciled sprayed edges version. Oh! What the heck? That is so cool. Anyway, I've seen so many people reading Catabasis lately, and this, from my knowledge, is kind of, not dark academia, but it's academia, and these two characters in the story, their professor ends up going to hell, so they have to go down into hell and get him back. I don't know why. It sounds hilarious, too, like the professor that they don't even like goes to hell, and so they have to go after him just to ensure that they have like a future, which is crazy. But this sounds super fun, and I do have a number of R.F. Kuang books. Alright, and then our last box here, I'm pretty sure I ordered 3 books with this one. I don't remember what they all are, but that's the fun part. I'm gonna set the box down and I'm not gonna look. What did I order? Oh wait, I remember now. The first book in this box is the sequel to The Priory of the Orange Tree. This is called A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. I went with the paperback because I have the paperback of the first book. I haven't read it. I have not read The Priory of the Orange Tree, but Samantha Shannon is supposedly a phenomenal author, and I, again, really want to start a series on my channel of, like, author TBR takedowns. So I just, again, like I said, read authors' books that I have multiple of in the same video and just, like, take out an author off of my TBR altogether. But anyway, I think The Priory of the Orange Tree is, like, you know, high fantasy, dragons, stuff like that. That's literally all I know. Other than that, I know nothing. I know zilch. Okay? I know nothing. And so that's fine. But honestly, it's a big book, but, like, it's floppy, which is a really great thing if you think about it. And the font is relatively large, so it doesn't seem too intimidating if you ask me. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm super excited to have it in my collection, though. Alright, next. Yeah, okay. I'm so excited about this one. The Humans by Matt Haig. I don't know why I don't have this book already, but again, Matt Haig, haven't read him. The only book I have by him is The Midnight Library, which, you know, I bought so many years ago because I've heard it's incredible. But I was watching, I think, Gavin Reads It All on, like, a reading sprints thing, and he was with some other chick who was a booktuber, and she mentioned The Humans, and that it's one of her favorite books, and that it's super interesting. Last school year and over the summer, I read a couple of books that really stand out to me. That would be, you know, If Cats Disappeared from the World, which is a translated work from Japanese. Fantastic book. And then also I read over the summer I Am the Messenger by Marcus Zuzak. These two books have completely changed the trajectory of what I want to read more of. And I feel like this is one of those books that could be really, like, thought-provoking, but also fun and intriguing at the same time. So this is something I cannot wait to read. I can't even tell you. I am so excited about this book. So I'm pretty sure this is about, like, an alien landing on Earth. And it's from the viewpoint of the alien, I think. And he's just observing the humans. And so it just sounds so cool. Like, the concept, whoa. Never heard of it. We have one more book. I don't know what it is. But let's find out. Oh! I have Clown in a Cornfield, The Church of Friendo. Book 3. I think this is just a trilogy. I don't think there's any more coming out in, you know, Frendo's little world over here. I do have the original book, just Clown in a Cornfield, and I read it when it first kind of came out. And it was so, it's a YA slasher, and it's so fun. It's obviously gory, which I'm not a huge fan of gore, but it's, like, the right amount of spooky / gore. I don't know, I had a really good time, and it's on my shelves. I've kept it. I do own the second one, Friendo Lives, and now I have The Church of Friendo. This one came out most recently, obviously, and this cover is really spooky. So fun. But the first book, Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesare, is based on our main character. I wonder if it's the same chick. Quinn? Our main character, Quinn, moves to a new town, and in that town, they have like a mascot named Friendo. He's a clown, which why would you have a clown mascot? I don't know. Anyway. And she's just trying to fit in school, you know, make friends and whatnot. And then I think it's on Halloween night that friendos keep popping up over in the town. And it's just like a mass slasher event of just like hundreds of friendo the clowns just axe murdering people. It's so crazy and entertaining. There's so many eerie, spooky parts in that book too. It's not just slasher. It's not just like, run. You know, there's some really like jaw-dropping moments. And I love that about these books. So I really would love to get into the sequel and wrap up the trilogy. In total, I've unboxed 8 books in this video, but honestly, what a ride. What a time. I'm very happy I did this tonight, and now it kind of like, you know, boosted my mood a little bit. I am absolutely thrilled about every single, I can't even tell you. I'm actually so excited about every single book in this stack here. They all have so much to offer. I'm sorry again that I'm in pajamas and that it's late at night and that the lighting's not great, but I had such a fun time. I really hope you did too. Check out my channel. I'm currently, at this moment in time, sitting at 112 subscribers. I love every single one of you, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of the kind comments, all of the likes, all of the subscribers. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you, and it's so motivating to me to see like that number kind of tick up slowly but surely. It's so fun for me, and thank you for watching. I will see you next week on my channel. Bye!